like, what the heck am I doing? I've got pots, pans, little silicone things. Today I am doing my most dreaded tasks of my audiobook and just get it done. This is like trial and error stuff, being a little scary, but the closet is empty. You'll never see me in here again. The time has come. Can you guys even believe that I moved into this apartment 6 months ago? I don't know where the time has gone, what has happened, but it is time to move out of this apartment. If you're new here, hi, I'm Gracie. I do travel and lifestyle and I'm living in Tampa, Florida. You may be like, what on earth do you mean 6 months? I signed a 6-month lease on this apartment, just trying to get my bearings as I just moved to Tampa from Palm Beach. And now it's been 6 months, and for the last few months, I'm like, what the heck am I doing after this lease? I knew I didn't want to re-sign on this lease specifically because there is no window in the bedroom, but this is the apartment that got me to Tampa, and that's all that mattered in the moment. But now it's been 6 months and I'm going to move out. I'm also going to be doing moving in vlogs, and if you don't already know the tea on all of that, go check out my last video where I told you everything that's going on with this move. This is specifically about moving out of this apartment. You'd think in 6 months I would have barely touched the place. Like, I didn't end up putting anything on the walls in the living room or other things like that, but there is stuff everywhere. Slowly but surely I'm moving into my next apartment because I already can get in there and I already can put some stuff in there. So slowly but surely things are moving there. But honestly, for the most part, everything's still here. It's a mess. I got back from a trip. I'm heading on another trip, but like, I literally have to move out in between these 2 trips. Like I said, I do travel stuff. So join me on moving out of my first ever big girl apartment. I have never lived by myself, lived in a 1-bed, 1-bath. I was living at home after college for a 1.5 years before I moved here. So it's definitely bittersweet to be leaving this first apartment, but I'm so excited for what's to come. And so I can't be so mad about that, but we need to get our booties moving. I'm not ready to do closet stuff yet, and I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I'm definitely gonna start with some kitchen stuff because I'm ready to move the kitchen stuff. I've started a little bit, but we got a lot to do in the kitchen area. Meanwhile, I just like cut myself up an apple, so everything is a mess, and I understand it's a mess, and it's gonna be a mess until I'm fully moved out of here. Stuff's not gonna come off the walls just yet because I just don't feel like doing that today. Today's Tuesday, and I need to be out exactly a week from today because on that Wednesday I am leaving on another trip, but my lease ends next week, so I gotta get my little booty out of this apartment. I don't even know where to start. I'm not gonna have a desk right away, so like all my desk stuff's gonna go into storage. It's a whole ordeal, but I do have a storage unit that we're gonna be visiting during this video because I have things that I need to pull out and put back because this place did come furnished, but with some more manly furnishings. So for example, this like storage shelf over here has a lot of my cutesy stuff on it, but all that needs to come off and other things need to go back on. So there's stuff that I need to bring back into here, and there's stuff definitely that won't fit in the new space that I need to put back into a storage unit. So there's gonna be a lot of different moving pieces, and I'm just excited to bring you guys along because this next step is just something that's so sweet to me. But welcome to the move out vlog and the move in, move out. I'm excited to bring you guys along. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe down below so you don't miss another video, and let's get on with it. All right, so I decided I'm starting with the kitchen stuff. I'm gonna pull it all out, put it on the counters, and then figure out how to organize it on the little cart that I have so that I can wheel it around. Of kitchen stuff. I've got pots, pans, little silicone things. I also need to run my dishwasher. There are things in the dishwasher that need to go to the new place too, but for now, this is good. And then on the bottom here, I've got everything from the fridge and freezer. So I need to make sure to get this over to the new place ASAP. So I'm going to go do that and move it all in, and that kind of footage will be in the move-in vlog. Welcome back to the move out vlog. It is officially day 2 of me moving out. I'm sort of moving out and moving in at the same time, so there's going to be a lot of cross references between this move out video and the move-in video. I'm currently working on the shelving in my new closet to figure out the spacing and how I want them ordered and all of that good stuff. And I decided I'm gonna have my shoes on the bottom, so I need to figure out how many shelves of shoes I need. So I'm back at my apartment because my closet is still totally full and I have a lot of shoes, and I'm gonna pack them up hopefully in this suitcase. Maybe it'll take 2 suitcases so that I can wheel them around. I don't have to carry a heavy bin, so I can wheel the shoes and not have to carry it. But I'm going to load up my shoes inside this suitcase, maybe 2 suitcases. I've got all my suitcases still here and bring them to the new apartment to start to like put them on the shelf, then build the shelves up and up and up until I stop and there's no more shoes. So that is the goal. And I don't know, maybe I'll do like some shoes on the bottom, some shoes on the top, and the clothes that I want to reach in the middle. Again, this is like trial and error stuff, but I do know I need to get my shoes over there. So let's pack them up. Shoes are out. I put some boots in this bag, and then the other boots that are up here are more of like fall and winter, so these will probably go into my storage unit. I'm not going to worry about them right now, but my cowboy boots always have use in the summer, so these are coming to the new place. It's another day of moving out, and today I am doing my most dreaded task, which is heading over to my storage unit. Yes, I have a storage unit. It's a long story, but some of the things that came with this apartment when I rented it, I took out, I put in bins, and I put in storage because they were a little bit manlier. And so now not only do I have some like kitchen stuff and some holiday things and other items that need to go into the storage unit for the time being, I also need to go to the storage unit and retrieve all of the things or anything I can fit in my car that needs to come back here and be in here for when I move out and when I turn the keys back over. So in order to try and maximize my trips, I'm gonna pack up all this kitchen stuff to bring on the way there, along with a bag of booties that I have and some holiday decor. And I'm gonna bring all that to the storage unit and also pull out anything that needs to come back here, and we're gonna figure it out. I literally do not want to do this. I hate the storage unit. I don't know what it is. It's not even far away or anything, but I'm just not looking forward to it. I'm gonna be sweating. It's gonna be a lot of moving things around. The storage unit is a bit of a mess, or the least amount of mess as possible, but things are buried in there and I need to get them out. So I'm gonna pack up all this kitchen stuff and get ready to head over to the storage unit today. Also on Amazon, I bought this giant pack of packing paper so that nothing gets broken in the process. And I like to use these storage bins rather than cardboard boxes because these are reusable. These are some that Austin has, and I really like the clear ones, which are the ones I invested in when I was first moving things into the storage unit. But I also did buy this pack of packing tape. It was $12 for 6 of these. Do you know how expensive these are at Target? I was shocked. So we've got a lot of packing tape, packing paper, because I know I have some glass and other items that I need to store, and we're gonna get to packing this up. I've got the booties, wall decor, kitchen stuff, and a collection of bags hanging out on the cart. I'm gonna take them down to the car and head over to the storage unit. I'm not gonna push myself on a ton of stuff to bring. Already getting this gray bin on this cart, it is so heavy. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get it inside of the storage unit. I might be dragging it along the floor. So I'm gonna bring you guys along and we're gonna head over to the storage unit. Okay, we have made it to the storage unit. I'm going to unlock it. We're gonna take a look inside. And here's all the stuff I brought in from the car. So here's what it looks like inside. I've got a lot of boxes stacked up here. These are all mine, but there's stuff inside, like back in here, that belongs to the actual unit. So I've got to get that stuff out. And some of this stuff just needs to be reorganized. But yeah, this is going to take a while. So I'm gonna pop in my AirPods, listen to my audiobook, and just get it done. nearly as long as I thought it would. I have 3 bins here, my MacBook box, and a couple of extra things. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to fit this all in one go, but I'm gonna try and do it. So I'm gonna go break down the car and try and put all these things in, and I'll show you guys when it's done because I'm sure I'm gonna be struggling carrying these boxes, and that just does not need to be documented. All right, everything is in the car. Here's how I'm leaving the storage unit. I'm obviously still going to have to bring a couple of things back and forth, but I'm feeling really good about the organization and how it all looks. The car is stuffed, so I'll show you kind of how I did that from the driver's seat, because I swear I don't think I can open any of the doors or the back of the trunk because I'm trying to take as little trips as possible and save it in case I need to bring something back the next time. So here's what the storage unit looks like. I'm gonna lock up and we're gonna get back home. And I'm not looking forward to loading it back up and bringing it up inside. This is like my worst nightmare day, but at least Matthew McConaughey's book is making it a little better. We're all loaded up. This is how it's looking. A little scary, but at least my apartment's not far away, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But unloading this stuff is gonna be a nightmare, and I know it's gonna take more than one trip, and I'm just really not looking forward to it. I'm sweating so bad. It is like 97 degrees outside here in Florida. Not a great time to be moving in the summer, but I've got everything. We're ready to go. I'm gonna play my audiobook and drive home. Everything I brought back from the storage unit is up here. Austin came over and he helped me do it in just one trip. We each had a cart, and everything is in here, and it is even more of a disaster. So now what I'm gonna do is anything that needs to go into storage, now that I have these clear bins here with me, I'm gonna pack those up and put them in the bins before I take out anything from these bins that need to go like back on the shelves or somewhere back in the room. I have like a rug to unroll and roll back up my rug, a lot of different things, but I think what I'm gonna do first is take out all of my stuff so then I can put the other things back in. I know this is a little bit more of an unconventional part of moving because it did come furnished, but that's what I'm gonna start doing, is pulling off all of these little things. I have some stuff piled on the table over here, get it all packed up and put in a bin.
Talk to me, it's what I want the most in my life. They say you're out of my league, but I don't give a damn. No, deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in. You wanna fall in love. You get me spinning, wouldn't it be awesome? If you just kiss me slowly and have me in your arms. If I could make you see it, baby, with me something to make the starlight jealous up above.
Things are starting to really get back together in here. This shelving unit is all back to how it was when I first moved in. The bed's remade to how it was when I first moved in, and I have this like thermal chest that has nowhere to go, so I'm gonna bring this down to our little donation pile in the building, as well as the rug that was in here. This rug has been alive and well since my junior year of college, like 4 years ago, whenever that was, and it just does not serve me anymore. I'm just ready to get rid of it, but I am gonna put it in that donate pile downstairs. It's basically like a Facebook free marketplace thing where you just leave stuff and other people can take it. So I'm gonna take that downstairs along with this ice chest. It's like a cheap one from Publix, but still, like, it's summertime. I'm sure somebody could find some use for this. And then I have some packages to get and bring up. The little drawer unit that is for the new place is here. Thank goodness. So I can put that together so that I can put some clothes in the new closet and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna go take these all down to that area. And then hopefully I can find a bit of a stopping point where things aren't too messy, sort of put together and done, but that I can just do some more of this tomorrow because my lower back is starting to kill me. The joys of moving. Oh my goodness, I felt so dirty after the storage unit and moving and everything today that I just body showered and I threw on another outfit. I sort of tidied up so that I can feel accomplished for today, but obviously there's still bins here. There's bins over by the window over there, but I'm feeling pretty clean elsewhere. I feel like this is as much space as I've had here for a while because I've moved some stuff around, and that is the end of today's part of the move out. I'm also going to probably be working on some move in things today because the little dresser unit came that I need to put in the closet. There's gonna still be some more moving in going on today, but it's already 6 p.m. My lower back is killing me, and it's been a long day of just moving things around. I haven't really sat down, been on my phone a ton or anything. So that being said, I need to sit down, answer some emails, look at my phone, respond to a couple of things before I head over to the new apartment to get some things rolling over there. So this is the end of the day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Back at it with another day of moving. I'm hoping today is the last day of really moving things out of here, minus going to my storage unit. I think I'm just gonna do a bunch of trips tomorrow. But today is the day that all the clothes go into the new place and everything that's not already there. Like I was saying, we had to move some things around. We were struggling for some storage in certain places. So there are more things going into storage than I thought we're going to. But again, for the summer, and then after that, we'll reevaluate what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna bring you guys into the closet with me. Here's the thing. I don't know where my little light went. Here's the thing. I think I'm gonna start with hanging stuff and some of these other little drawers. The drawer system that I set up in the new place is smaller than I thought, and I'm waiting to get another shelf for the closet and the bins to come in for the closet, and they're coming in today from Amazon. So all that will be done later tonight, but I do have all the hanging space available right now, so I think just move them around by the handful. So I'll just show you the closet. I typically do like a trash bag thing where you move them up, but honestly, because I'm not going far, I don't want to use and rip holes in all of those trash bags. I think I'm just gonna carry them all with my hands and not put them in trash bags and just try to get them not to touch anywhere. So all that to say, I'm gonna show you this closet now, and I'm gonna bring all these clothes to the closet. Don't really know if you want to see me fast motion, like grab all these and go, but honestly, this is a lot less stressful way. So here is hanging, and I hope that there's enough space. I'm gonna start with the tops. So all of these are athletic tops and athletic dresses. Then I have regular tops over here. Then I'm gonna hang dresses and long dresses, and then go to the sweatshirts, because I have a lot of sweatshirts, and that's something that I can pare down. I've already gone through this whole closet. I've pared down all the clothes. Sweatshirts, I love. I'll always keep a sweatshirt. So for me, those are gonna go in the hanging space last to see how many are gonna be able to fit in that area. So I'm gonna start with the athletic stuff, and then I'll show you guys what the closet ends up looking like and let you know how much of the hanging actually made it. And honestly, quite a few hours later, but the closet is empty. Oh my goodness, it's so echoey in here. So anything that's in here is staying in here, I guess, minus this hair tie and this sunscreen that's old and expired. It needs to be thrown away, but all of the drawers are empty. Everything is gone and out of here, except for, of course, the shelving that came with it, as well as a couple extra pillows that were already here when I got here. So basically anything that this place came with. Behind you is a little bit messy, but I'm going to do one last trip to the new place and then settle in for the day. This has been a lot to move out. I'm also moving stuff in, so you'll have to wait for the move-in vlog to see how it all looks. I did manage to fit everything. Ask me how. I have no idea. I'm still waiting on a couple of bins and other things in the new place, but hanging space, like everything went. Everything went. And so I'm very proud of myself for all of that. But this concludes the closet, and that's it for today. Tomorrow is the last day that I'm in this apartment. So like it all has to be completely done by then, but it will be. And it basically almost is. It's just tomorrow's gonna be more of a day of cleaning up and going back to my storage unit. We're taking multiple trips to the storage unit to make sure that everything goes back into storage that needs to. So yeah, we're almost done, home stretch. Finally heading out to the storage unit today. I am going to load up my car with this cart and realizing my address is showing. So I'm gonna bring all of this to the storage unit. I've got another trip to make down to the car, but this is my first trip down to the car to get some of this back into storage. The car is completely loaded up. I still have some stuff left in the apartment, so there's definitely gonna have to be a second storage unit trip today. Here's what it's looking like. I definitely could have fit some more stuff, but I don't like blocking my view of anything, even though it's not far away from here, or that just freaks me out. So got stuff in the front seat, got stuff in the back seat. I also have returns to make at TJ Maxx. I have to stop at the mall for a return, and then either the post office or UPS to drop off this box for my friend Rox. We're doing like a little summer box exchange, and I love everything that I put in here for her. So we got to drop that off today. So lots to do. It's 9:20 a.m. I'm leaving tomorrow. I need to be fully moved out by tonight, and it's looking really good, especially with all this stuff in here. Probably like, what the heck are you even putting into storage? Honestly, there's some kitchen stuff. A lot of seasonal decor is in like this bin. I have some extra hangers that I just have no space for. This one has hats in it, my lounge flies, like Disney stuff that I just have nowhere to put, and so unfortunately it just can't sit on a shelf anymore. Same thing, one of these bins is full of books because I no longer have a bookshelf. Other things like that where I just need to put some stuff in storage until I have that, because the goal is that the next place I want to have an office with a bookshelf, yada yada yada, like cute girly room, and so I'm keeping some of the stuff for that. But going to go drop this all off. I'll just show you what the storage unit looks like before and after, because I didn't bring my tripod, and that is what we're doing this morning, and hopefully I'm not going to be gone for too long because there's still a ton to do today. All right, I'm huffing and puffing a little, but here is the storage unit. There's a couple bins missing, which I think I'll stack up here. But honestly, what takes up most of this storage unit is actually a bed. Mattresses back there, some of the bed frame. There's also two little storage towers here. Part of the bed frame's over here. So it's not as many bins as it looks like. All right up to the back of this bin is a bunch of other stuff. And then of course, we've just got a lot. Like honestly, once I really move, these are things I totally need to go through again. But for right now, I'm already paying for the space. I've still got some more space in here. So why not just kind of load it up? And now off to the rest of the errands for today. And after that last trip to the storage unit, everything is out of here. At least that I brought in, obviously. This was rented, furnished. But all of my girly things are gone. Everything is out of here. I'm out of here tonight. A couple more things I need to bring to the car that are gonna get donated. This is it. It's so dark in there, but this is everything. And you know, I can't say that I'm sad. I was like, am I gonna cry that I have fully moved out of my first big girl apartment? And you know what, I just feel grateful for this experience, for living by myself for the very first time ever. And sometimes it was so scary, even like living in an apartment building. I don't know what it is. I'm like, somebody's gonna come in here. And just learning how to navigate a lot of these things in girlhood by myself has been truly such a great experience. But I'm so excited for the next step, the next chapter in my life, and I'll forever be grateful for this little apartment with no window in the bedroom as my first ever apartment by myself. So that's it. I moved out fully and I'm done. You'll never see me in here again, except for maybe part of the move-in vlog. I'm not 100% sure, but no other videos, nothing else, and this is it, and I'm saying goodbye. Thank you guys so much for watching, for sticking with me the past 6 months, seeing me in this apartment, figuring out life in Tampa all by myself. I'm so grateful to have you guys on my side, but now that I moved out, we're gonna have to go to the move-in video coming up next so that you guys can see where I am, what it all looks like, and just all be excited together. I love y'all so much. If nobody has told you today, I am so proud of you, and we are moved out. So many long days, long hours, and many audiobooks later. We're done, and I'm just so ready for the next step. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!